guys, I just wanted to make this quick video to talk a little bit about Toy Story 4. Now, in the last episode, we opened up a discussion about reboots and remakes and soft reboots that's plaguing Hollywood right now. And I think we can agree that most of them are pretty good. But there are those that are clearly trying to make a buck, and it's super disappointing because they're making it to lure in the fans, but they're not making these movies for the fans. So unlike Shrek, Pixar is actually continuing the Toy Story franchise with Toy Story 4. This isn't a reboot, this isn't a soft reboot, this is a sequel. So this is great. We have Toy Story 4 coming out next year, but the big question we need to ask ourselves is, do we need this? Do we need a Toy Story 4? I can understand if at the end of the first trilogy there wasn't a definite ending. The only issue is Toy Story 3 is the definition of a perfect ending. The Toy Story franchise is the definition of a perfect trilogy. Pixar set it up in such a way that we, as the viewers, grew up with these characters and were able to say goodbye to them in a loving and a very emotional and a very artistic way. And it wasn't a huge punch to the gut because we had these characters live on in these small short films that were really great, and I enjoyed them. Now you may be asking yourself, Chris, what does this have to do with Scrapped? I'm getting there. Simply because the idea of Toy Story 4 was completely scrapped over a year ago. The original Toy Story 4 was supposed to be a romantic comedy that would have come out this year. And the plot of this film was supposed to be Woody looking for Bo Peep, who was famously absent in the third film. The voice actress of Bo Peep, Annie Potts, said that Toy Story 4 was supposed to come out this year, and then they threw out 3/4 of it and rewrote it start to finish, and the original idea was scrapped. She did say she still has a big part in the story, so I'm assuming that whatever that was, that romantic comedy element, was shifted over into this new version of the film, but it's now less significant to the plot. For those who did not know, the original release date for Toy Story 4 was this summer, but it got switched with The Incredibles 2, and now Toy Story 4 comes out June 21st, 2019. So what is the new plot for Toy Story 4? Well, we have this new teaser trailer and a synopsis and a poster. And what we know so far is this: Woody has always been confident about his place in the world, and that is his priority to take care of his kid, whether it's Andy or Bonnie. But when Bonnie adds a reluctant new toy named Forky to her room, a road trip adventure alongside old and new friends will show Woody how big the world can be for a toy. So the key to this story is Forky, an actual spork turned into a craft project that's now a toy. The heart of the Toy Story world is that these characters were created for one purpose: to bring happiness to a child, to be a toy. So this spork, well, its purpose in life is to be a spork, but is now a toy. This character has a huge identity crisis. Now we know Bo Peep is coming back, and I'm sure that there's going to be a lot more to this story. I'm really interested to hear about this whole road trip aspect, but the thing that really intrigues me is what Tim Allen, the voice of Buzz Lightyear, had to say. He said it's so emotional, it's so funny, it's such a big idea that they've come up with, and there was a couple scenes towards the end that were really hard for him to get through. He's even gone off to say that this is the Infinity War version of Toy Story, which to me seems impossible after Toy Story 3, but who knows? And that's pretty much all I have for today's episode of Scrapped. Thank you guys for watching. Now, in the last episode, we talked about reboots and remakes and what you guys all thought about it. A huge thank you for everyone who participated in that, with a special highlight to these 4 awesome people. But today I'm going to ask you guys, are you excited for Toy Story 4? Do we need a Toy Story 4? Or were you happy with the trilogy that we got? I just want to be surprised. I want to be pleasantly happy when I'm sitting in the theaters next summer. Please don't screw it up. Okay. I'm done talking for tonight, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are all awesome. I love you. See you guys next time in the next episode of Scrapped or whatever. Once again, my name is Chris, and you've just been crisscrossed. Peace out. Mwah.